Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to give you a guide to stretching. Now I'm doing this because stretching is more complicated than you would think. There's more to it. To start out, you want to stretch and only stretch overactive muscles, and you want to activate or prime your underactive muscles. For example, if you have overactive hip flexors, then you're going to stretch your hip flexors before you get into your workout. And if you have underactive glutes, you're going to perform maybe some light glute bridges to get that squeeze in the glutes and get them firing and ready to go. Keep this in mind. You only stretch overactive muscles. You don't stretch unnecessary muscles before an exercise. So say you're going in and doing squats for the day and you're stretching your quads, but your quads are not overactive. They're just fine. And you're stretching them though before you go into squat. Or maybe you're doing a bench press and you're stretching your chest before you go into your bench press, even though your chest is not overactive. Now this is bad because static stretching, which is the normal stretching that we all do where you just stand here and like stretch your muscles, that teaches your muscles, it's telling your muscles to relax. It's sending that signal to relax and take it easy, and that's not what you want before you go into a big lift. So if you're relaxing your quads before you go into a squat, they're not going to be ready to fire and properly perform in that squat. Just like your chest, if you're relaxing your chest, it's not going to be ready to fire and ready to perform in that bench press. Now this is the same for other exercise such as a sport. If you're just static stretching and then automatically go into a sprint, that's not going to be good because your muscles are not ready to go. They're relaxed and then all of a sudden, oh, we got to go. They're not ready. You won't perform your best. Now if you stretch and you get a warm up so they're back in, blood flowing, you'll be okay. But don't static stretch muscles that are not overactive and that you will use in the next exercise. Like I just said, the quads before squat or your chest before a bench press. I want to make this known. You can stretch other muscles that might not be overactive, but you don't want to stretch all of your muscles on a day where you're going to go into actual exercise. If your whole day or your whole 30-minute block or this little time period, you're just going to stretch or do mobility, that is okay. Just don't stretch the whole body or stretch muscles that aren't overactive before you go into exercise, because like I just said, you don't want those muscles to be relaxed when you're going to want them to be ready to fire here shortly. So just remember, you can stretch all of your muscles, but just do that only when you're not going to go into an exercise that's going to need those muscles ready to fire shortly after. So mobility day or rest day, you can stretch all muscles to improve your range of motion and do some mobility exercises as well. But on an exercise day, only stretch the overactive muscles before you get into exercise. So to determine your overactive or underactive muscles, you will do a movement assessment, such as the overhead squat. And that's will be on this channel. You can go find that and do that to see what muscles are overactive and underactive. Now you can also see your over or underactive muscles by doing just a common exercise movement such as squat, deadlift, bench press, overhead press. By doing those, you can notice ways that your form is failing. That can tell you, oh, these muscles are overactive, these muscles are underactive. Now if you're a client of mine, I will personally have you run through an assessment, and then I will give you a complete guide with stretches and activating exercises that are perfect for you and your individual overactive and underactive muscles. So to conclude, only stretch overactive muscles and then you activate or prime underactive muscles. Remember that. Also, when you're stretching, you want to hold each stretch for at least 30 seconds. 30 full seconds. Now I always went through all my life before now, and I used to just 20 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, counting fast like that. No, you want to go for a full 30 seconds and pushing that stretch, and you should start to feel the muscle relax and give, like you'll be able to stretch further and further as you get into that full 30 seconds. Remember that, a full 30 seconds, only stretch overactive muscles, and then activate or prime your underactive muscles.